All right, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Cameron, and you're watching Cameron Music TV. And I'm back with an Encanto review. All right, let me see if I can get this lighting together because before I was bright. Now it's giving brown skin, brown skin. All right. Okay, I keep looking down here, but I need to be looking at y'all up here, down here, up. Okay, let's first share our link because see, I was live before, but now I'm for real. I'm ready to go. Ready to go right now. Yeah. I am here to discuss excuse me, Disney's Encanto that just came out over the break. And y'all, the movie was triggering. It triggered me. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Because it had a whole lot of family dynamics going on. It had a whole lot of generational curses going on. It had a good grip of things that just was triggering. And I was like, you know what? Okay. Let's fully get into the tea on these things, okay? So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video, share this video with all your friends, and comment your thoughts down below. Now, I will say spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Okay? And also, let's go ahead and add this to the comments because I want to be clear that we're going to be telling the movie up in here. Okay? Spoiler. Also, let's go ahead and spoiler alert. Okay? So yeah, so let's first talk about Jesus. Let's first talk about the cast. Well, not even the cast, the characters. Okay, it was a fully Hispanic Latinx cast. So we like that. We love that, right? And ultimately, what you have is this family. Okay, this family, Latinx family, who all lives in this one big grand house. Okay, at the very top is the matriarch, the abuela, and abuela has three children. She has two daughters and a son. Okay, both daughters live there with their husbands and their kids. And the son is just kind of lost in the sauce. We don't know where the son at. Okay. But they're not the main character. The main character is Maribel. Maribel. Okay. And she's kind of the one telling the story. I already like her because she's not the ideal Disney princess look. She don't have long flowy hair. She has a short curly bob. She got glasses. She's a little stout, and I loved her. Okay. So already I'm like, okay, we got another something else for the diversity, for the culture. Y'all know it's been a long time that Disney has now gotten into understanding different cultures and showing different cultures stories like Raya and Moana and Coco, right? And so now, since we're getting more into that, now you can start to develop more depth in the stories that you're telling. You don't have to just have one Black story, one Hispanic story, one Asian story, right? All of the people in one race are not monoliths. Then we see that in Encanto because even though you have all these Latinx people, everyone has different types of hair, of different skin tones, and different heights and different builds. One of the main things that you're able to see is that even though these families or these movies that we're watching are of different cultures, ultimately we are all the same, which is what you should be learning from these movies. Yes, we have our isms. Yes, we have our things about our culture, but they should be endearing things and loving things and things that make you who you are, that you want to share with other people, and not things that divide us. If anything, they should be unifying us, right? So I'm all for this. Now, listen, I'm not Hispanic. I'm not Latinx, but I do identify with the community in a lot of ways because I understand family, I understand culture, I understand values and traditions. The Black community is a lot the same, a lot of the same ways. I also am directly, I encounter the Hispanic community every day of my life. Okay. So there's that. Okay. So yes. So you have Abuela at the top. She has her three kids. Okay. So let's break down the family tree of the house. Okay. So you have Peppa. Peppa married to this man. He kind of strong looking. He got the darker complexion and the hair, more coarser looking hair, right? And they have a son named Antonio. He's real small, looks, got the darker skin, got the curly hair. And you guys have seen the viral clip of the little boy standing next to the TV screen. That's who he feels like he identifies with. And that's what me and my friends say is representation matters. Okay. So yeah, so you got that part, right? And then they have a son who he can like, his gift is that he can like shapeshift and turn into different people and turn into different things. And his name is Camilo, I think. Then they have a daughter named Dolores. Now Dolores, she real cute to me. She got like the toffee colored skin. She got the top curls like in a bun swept up in a scarf. But Dolores kind of played the background a little bit. But her gift is that she know everything. She can hear everybody talking. She really like a master gossiper. Okay, she got all the tea, and anytime she hear anything, she got to tell it. It's very interesting that this is a gift. Okay, but this is her gift. Okay, so that's Peppa, her husband, and her three kids. Okay, they all live in a house. Okay, then you got what is her name? What is her name? Because I don't want to get it wrong. The mom, Maribel's mama name is I think it's Julieta. No, that might be the strong sister. So let me just make sure. It is Julieta. Okay, Julieta is Abuela's next daughter. Okay, and she married as well. And then they got three daughters. Okay, three daughters. They got Isabel. She the strong, super strong one that's carrying all them donkeys. And then you got Maribel, that's our main character. And then you got nope, let me back up. Isa is the singing one with the long flowy hair that looks like the Disney princess. Yeah, let me get that right. Okay, Maribel is our main character. We'll get to her in a minute. And then we got Louisa. Louisa's the super strong one. Okay, so Louisa's talent is she got all this strength. Okay, so she carries things physically and she carries things mentally. It is her job to like be strong. Okay, and then Isabella's gift is that she just pretty. She make everything beautiful. She round everything, growing flowers and greenery and shrubbery, and she got this long flowy hair, and everything is perfect and beautiful that she does. Okay. Let's see. Got that. Then they got the son Bruno. Now Bruno's gift is that he can tell the future, and whether you like it or not, he gonna tell it. And so that's why he kind of on the run right now. We don't really know where he at because basically, just like family secrets, Maribel's finding out that what happened to Uncle Bruno, where he at, what's going on. She started finding out in the movie that basically he found something out that the grandma ain't want out there, so the grandma kind of disowned him. Yeah, real messy. That's what I'm saying. Real messy. So I'm already interested. I'm watching the movie with my sister. I'm already interested because I'm like, oh, it's a lot of layers. It's giving. But then as soon as I find out Maribel ain't got no gift, I'm ready to turn it off. Because I'm like, okay, let me get this straight. The one girl with the glasses and the curly hair, the short hair, the one who's less like the image that y'all usually put out here as beauty, y'all ain't gonna give her no gift. So I'm like, I'm intrigued because I want to know what's the appeal. Why y'all all singing on TikTok? We don't talk about Bruno. I want to know, like, why y'all love this movie so much. Clearly, you must love it, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna stick in the game, but I'm already annoyed. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell the whole movie. I'm just gonna kind of talk about the premise. Okay, so the family got this burning candle that the abuelo, he passed away. And their tradition is, they kind of do this lighting ceremony when they turn a certain age. And they got the family over, they got the fiesta and stuff, and everybody find out their gift or basically how they can contribute to the family unit, how they can keep this magical house going. Okay. Like I already told y'all, everybody got their gift. I don't think I told y'all the kids' gifts. I don't even know Abuela's gift. What was Abuela's gift? I don't know her gift. Okay, but her daughter Peppa, her gift is that she I guess she's kind of like Mother Nature. Like she's in control of all these elements. Now I really only seen her frazzled and stuff, so she would really be having like a storm cloud over her, and rain would be going, and wind and all kind of stuff like that. I didn't really see how her gift was beneficial. Um, Julieta, her gift was that she could heal everything with food, right? She just give you a little biscuit and your cuts and bruises is all done. Now, I like that spin on things because, a lot of us find comfort in food, okay? And then I already talked about Bruno. So Maribel is getting ready because her little baby cousin Antonio, he about to have his ceremony. And, she's kind of feeling away because the last person before him to go through this ceremony was her, and she didn't get no gift. So everybody else got a gift. Y'all, I'm bitter. Everybody else got a gift, but she didn't. So, he's kind of nervous because, maybe he's hearing about what happened with her. And he just like, I don't want that to happen to me. Can you go with me? Can you do things with me? And even in the ceremony, you can tell that the family kind of treat her like the black sheep. They don't want her touching nothing. They don't want her messing nothing up because, she's kind of earned this rep of just like being a screw up because she's like the only one who ain't getting no gift. So as the story started developing, we start realizing that she ain't get her gift because the grandma, y'all, I'm telling y'all, the grandma kind of shadow banned her from getting her gift because once Bruno told her what was up, that's not the trajectory that the grandma wanted for the family. So the grandma was like, she cool off of that. Basically, she ain't getting no gift because I'm not rocking with the gift that she gonna be getting. Now, y'all, I said, okay. I'm in it. I'm tapped in, but I'm still and this is triggering because I'm looking at the grandma who's supposed to be looking out for her people, but if it's not her agenda, she's not rocking with it. So now I'm really like, oh, this generational curse. This generational curse is this tapping on some windows and some doors, okay? So basically Maribel is like, now how she first find out? Something happened. She starts seeing cracks in the house or something. Okay. And I think it was Bruno, her uncle, who living in the cracks of the house, basically, right? In the boards, the wall panels and stuff. But basically her uncle trying to come out and protect her a little bit, but it starts creating cracks in the house and the foundation in the house. The candle that almost went out. She go tell the family shook up, and then the grandma like, nah, she just jealous. So the grandma ain't even believe her. So Maribel like, okay, I know I'm not tripping. So this was gaslighting too, because the grandma knew Maribel wasn't tripping. The grandma knew Maribel was not trying to be out for the family, knew Maribel wasn't jealous. She knew all that. But the grandma was still like afraid of what her gift might do to the family and her perfect image. So she was not trying to hear Maribel out. Still got Maribel looking crazy in front of the whole family. Girl. And I was getting upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was getting upset because I was like, y'all really be doing this though to the younger generation. Y'all really be doing this just because it's something different, something that you're not used to. You classifying it as disrespect. Like y'all really be doing this. Y'all really be doing this. Okay, so I was like, okay, fine, cool, whatever. We still rocking. Maribel noticed her sister. She noticed Louisa was kind of like touched by that. Okay, she had this eye twitch going on, and she knew, like, now you know something, right? So when she pull up on Louisa, like, understanding that she got to be strong and take all these things on, and she realizing, like, sometimes she can't do it. She can't be the strong person all the time. She got a problem with that. And Maribel is helping her see that. So we starting to see Maribel's gift, right? She's showing Louisa like, you don't have to carry all that. It's not human for you to carry all that. Maribel almost giving me self care. That's almost seemed like her gift. Okay, I can't quite pinpoint what her gift was yet. As I talk about it more, I can flesh it out more. But she was kind of giving me self care because she was like, you don't have to be this strong all the time. Okay, we need to uncover what all these problems and all these issues are, so then we can deal with the foundation and get this stuff taken care of. Okay. So that's what Maribel was telling Juliet. But Juliet now she got some things on her mind. She's not as strong. Her eye twitching. She crying. She having a meltdown because this ain't what she was. This not her trajectory that her family told her they need her to be doing. So now she questioning her whole purpose because what she thought she was supposed to be doing, her heart ain't fully in it because her eyes been open to a deeper purpose. Come on in here. Come on. Okay, so y'all, I know I'm preaching. I know I'm preaching. Okay, so so that's her. It's gonna keep doing this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hopefully I'm still on camera. That is weird that it does that. The camera just, I don't know if I would rather use my webcam. Okay. So then you got Isabel. Isabel is got this long, pretty flowy hair, like I told y'all. Ideal Disney princess. And Abuela got her pegged out to get with the I was about to say Houston hottie, with the neighborhood hottie. Okay. She already talking about they gonna get married, they gonna have kids. We trying to prop her up and get her ready to marry this man. Ain't asked her if that's what she want, but listen, everybody trying to do what Abuela want because Abuela has convinced them that this is your will, this is your purpose. Your whole reason for being here is to further the family and do things for the family. This how you gonna do that. And this is what I be saying, how we get things misconstrued about our purpose and what somebody else and what the elders have called us to do in our position in the family. Sometimes some wires get crossed and some they can always come back together and they can coexist, but you do have to find your purpose first. Okay. So Isabella, the whole time she trying to figure out if, well, she ain't trying to figure out. She kind of mean and bitter because everybody getting in her way. She got to have this date. She's all about getting this man, honey. Meanwhile, Dolores in the wings. And she, that's the one that talking gossip. She the one really want the man. She the one really know the man. Okay. We find out once because Maribel and Isabel don't get along. But she sees this vision when she goes see her uncle that she gotta hug her, and now she done tainted her sister a little bit because she's showing her sister like, be yourself, know who you are, love who you are. I could tell this ain't really what you want to do. You just want to do it. You want to do it because Abuela told you to. And I thought she was gonna start getting a little uglier or get some layers in her hair or get a little sass, a little character about herself. I kept telling my sister I wanted her to be ugly so bad because she was acting ugly towards her sister. But that's not what happened. She kind of got like a punk rockish look. Her hair got dyed like a green and pink and stuff. And the grandma was like, what did you do to your sister? See, you the one got her acting out. So y'all, it was very triggering because they kept blaming, Abuela kept blaming all these things on Maribel, on people like becoming and their own awakening. She was blaming it on Maribel. Now I like Maribel daddy because he had to step in. He was like, I understand what you're talking about. I got to protect my child. Because see, you trying to come from my child. And I don't care about all that. I don't care about your little candle. I don't care about none of all that up in here. Okay, I got to protect my child. Okay. And so, she goes out to the uncle. She finds out all these different things. She realizes her gift. And basically, she just letting them know, like, I'm going to figure out the issue and I'm going to get it fixed. And, because the house falling apart. It's like the closer she get to figuring out her gift and her dream and her calling, everything that she once knew and loved is coming down and falling down. And you know why? Because she is the center and she is the symbolism of rebuilding. She is the foundation of them recreating and creating something that isn't just about generations, about what others want. It is about true purpose. Whew. You can't get no deeper. You can't get no deeper. So once she tear everything down, after the grandma done popped off on her in front of everybody, the grandma want to come to her in transparency and tell her, I was just scared. And basically, I seen your gift and I took it for me. I seen your gift and I took it for me. And it just scared me. Miguel or Bruno showed me that. And I knew what it meant for the family. And I saw that you was going to be something great. And so I took it for myself. Y'all, I said, it don't get no colder than that. But one thing I can tell you is, it don't matter what your gift is. It's always, that cream gonna always rise to the top, okay? You gonna always come out on top in the exact position, in the exact place that you're supposed to be, using your purpose in the exact way that you're supposed to use it. It don't matter about the journey. It don't matter about how many people try to step on you and take what was yours. That's why I be saying it is a waste of time to be out here mad at the world. And Maribel wasn't mad. She was just living her normal, innocent life. And she got a glimmer of who she was supposed to be and went after it to figure it out, even when everybody else was trying to stop her from figuring out who that was, because it meant that was going to tear down everything they knew. Talk about selfish. But did they know any better? No, because the matriarch had them brainwashed. Come on. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this was deep. This was deep. My heart was broken when that house broke down. But I also was like, that house was just the center of so much pain for her. She literally had to watch all these people thrive every single day in what was for them. And then she had different people teasing her and pushing her aside and come on. Telling her all these different things about what she wasn't going to be, who she couldn't be, and how she was going to mess things up, and how she just wasn't meant to be or meant to have anything. I said, oh, come on up in here. And when she came out on top, they didn't have no choice but to put her in the middle, in the center, in the forefront. They didn't have no choice but to do it. Now, everybody done found themselves. She done taught all these people all these different things. That which was last would one day be first. And I don't even know if that's the way the scripture goes, because I think it's if that was first, which one day would be last. I don't know, but we're going to switch it up for today, because Maribel came out on top, and she had all the odds against her. I'm talking about she had to go in the deepest bowels of the house, where the termites in the sand and her uncle was at, to figure out who she was. I'm telling y'all, symbolism. I couldn't wait to get on here and talk about Encanto, because I was like, this is so real. It is so real, because it really be like this in these families. I was talking to my friend who is Mexican, and he was telling me, he was like, in our family unit, it is just like this. And I was like, you Mexican, and I can't even say the Black family is too different. It's not too different. And that's why I love seeing these stories in cartoon form, because it shows kids that no matter what race you are, we are all alike. Whew. Y'all. So yeah, you should definitely check it out. If you're watching this, you probably have already seen it. So let me know if you agree. Leave comments down below. Let's really fully get into a conversation about this movie, because like I said, although it was meant to be for the kids, listen, honey, I found myself learning all kind of things and reaffirming so many things. Reaffirming so many, so many times we knock people because they don't have a vision right out of high school. They don't have a vision just yet. Okay, so they muddle around and they stumble around, they figure some things out. If you don't know my story, you know it took me a while to figure it out. Hence the name of my podcast. It took me a while. And I can't even say that I figured it out as much as God just provided steps and ordered my steps. And I was supposed to go every which way that I went. But from the outside looking in, it was a whole lot of hateration going on. It was a whole lot of scolding and all that going on. But just like Maribel, which, you know, I'm not saying I'm Maribel because, listen, Maribel was pure in a lot of ways. She did not do nothing for her dream to be snatched away from her like that. Nothing. And a lot of us do lots of things to get deterred in our lives, right? We do a lot of different things. So to know that she didn't do nothing and her own grandma saw a light in her and took it for herself. Oh, girl, no. Y'all let me know what you thought. I've been on here way too long and I'm yelling and I still need to shoot my podcast. I'm Cameron. This is Cameron TV. They lasted a long time. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Oh, well, we were almost out of here. Anyway, y'all like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.